You don't have to drive around. You don't have to spend gas, at least for the online part of it. And you get to learn new items. And then once you find one, now you can actively go out and hunt for that same item over and over and over again because you know what it's worth and you know where to sell it.
What's happening, everybody? Steve here, Raiken Profit over at RaikenProfit.com. Coming back to you with another video live from the eBay Open 2019. We are here with the one and only Rockstar Flipper of the Rockstar Flipper YouTube channel. And we just recorded a video. If you guys hadn't seen it, it's probably already up. We talked about slow sales on eBay. So if you guys missed that, I'll put a link to that down below and a picture on the screen. But today we're going to be talking about eBay to Amazon online arbitrage because we've both been doing it. I showed you some of my sales.
Yep.
You were telling me about some of yours. So why don't you explain to people the opportunity here and how you can actually snipe or buy or even find items that aren't even on eBay. Sometimes it's Facebook Marketplace going directly to Amazon, but share a little bit about what you've been doing.
Yeah, so a lot of people, one of the most asked questions from us is where can I get some more inventory? Where can I get different items? And one of the great places that allows you to work from home and do it is online arbitrage called OA. So what is it? You go on websites like eBay and you find an item that might be 25 bucks and you look at Amazon and it's selling for 50, 60, $70. And so you buy it and then you immediately send it out to Amazon and you make yourself $20, $30 without ever leaving your home. Now, just a disclosure, full transparency warning, it does take some time, but you don't have to drive around. You don't have to spend gas, at least for the online part of it. And you get to learn new items that, you might sell, a voice recorder is something that sells really well. And then once you find one, now you can actively go out and hunt for that same item over and over and over again because you know what it's worth and you know where to sell it.
I'm gonna share something that I feel like I shouldn't share because it might backfire against my own strategy of what I'm doing, but I'm gonna do it because I love you guys. So before I share with you, do me a big favor and smash that like button because I'm gonna tell you exactly what I do. So what I do is I open up my Amazon seller app right here and you see the little camera in the corner.
Yep.
It opens up the scanner, right? So you guys probably can't see this, but it's a barcode scanner.
It's a barcode scanner.
So what I do is I go on eBay and I flip a lot of board games and books, textbooks from eBay to Amazon. I also do it using eFlip. So eFlip's a software my buddy Caleb Roth created that allows you to filter Amazon merchants to sell on Amazon FBA. That's something different. But I get my scanner open and then I go into like the board game section and I just scan the board game pictures because Amazon has the proprietary software so like I just go through it, I'm just scanning.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so I found an item the other day and I don't know if I'll show it to you after the video, but I promise you guys I'm not BSing you. I found a board game that was brand new that I paid $120 for on eBay and I flipped it. It just sold when I was in Missouri doing a big online arbitrage deal that I showed you on my eBay account. I'm not gonna share that, but it was like over $4,000 I spent on this eBay lot. It sold for over $300 this board game.
Wow.
$349.99.
Over 3 times.
Yeah, so that was just by scanning the barcodes on eBay. I don't know if you've ever done that before.
I have not.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, so that's, guys, look, rewind, play that back, and write that down.
Zach, edit this out. I'm just kidding.
Just edit it out. So yeah, that's actually, I'm gonna put that in my phone right now, but yeah, so there you go. Hunting these items, even if you don't know what the item is or know about it, that's a really great tip just to see what something is worth because you never know, what $50 item is worth $150 or $250. So we browse through eBay typically, and we just said this before we started, most of the eBay items are cheaper, so they're gonna go from eBay to Amazon. There are some people that go in the reverse. I find it's a little more difficult, but yeah, you can find $20, $30, $40 items. I've got another friend I just thought about that I did a store review for him a year ago, and I saw all of his sales. I was like, you're not like thrifting or sourcing. I said, you're doing something different. He's like, yeah, I go down and he sells tablets, obscure tablets. I'm not talking about like Apple because they block that, but he sells like, people may have heard of a Dell Streak, which I had never even heard of, but he was finding them on eBay for $20, $30, $40, and they were selling for $80, $90 on Amazon.
Yeah.
And he was buying like 10, 15 a week. And then he was buying like small little MP3 players that were not Apple, like just other things. Just all things that he typed in and just would check the price, check one to the next. If it's cheaper here and more expensive here, flip it.
Yeah, quick tip, if you're doing the OA, the eBay to Amazon, a lot of these items are gonna be restricted, but a quick tip, if you go into the Amazon Seller Central, like when you scan it, there's a button that allows you to auto approve. So if you click right into it, I don't know if you do this at all.
I have.
I actually have a local reseller who I always see in the thrift store. He's always there before me. And he's passing on all these things. I see him scanning it. It's because he's restricted. All he has to do is just hit the button to get ungated. Because I did the same thing and it auto approved me. So certain ASINs are auto approved.
A lot of them. So that's a tip that a lot of people, I noticed the same thing. Just because an item shows initially that you're restricted, if you just click that button, some of them want invoices, but a lot of them don't. Here's a good fire tip for everyone. Dungeons and Dragon items on Amazon, whatever it is, the figures, the books, the toys, the boards, they all show restricted. They auto approve every single Dungeons and Dragons
So before
item.
I knew about the auto approval, like I'll be honest with you, I didn't even know about it until probably like a year ago. I admit my flaw. I admit my faults. Like some people come on YouTube and be like, oh, I'm so perfect. Like I'm a complete idiot like 80% of the time, but I try to learn from my mistakes. I didn't know that it was auto approved. And I bet you right now, I'm gonna let you talk for a second.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna look up some Dungeons and Dragons and I'm gonna see if I could get auto approved right now.
Yeah, look up the player's guides, they're a great
Dungeon Dragons. So I'll let you chat a little bit while I do this.
So this is a mistake I see a lot of people make is they call me up. They might have found like 20 items and they scan the first one and it says, blocked, Dungeons and Dragons book is blocked. And so they don't even look up the other 20. And when I was scanning all the books that we got, me and a buddy the other day, we both went in on it. We ended up scanning the first couple and he's messaging me from Pittsburgh and he's like, oh bro, this is a bad buy. They're all blocked. And so I looked him up and I'm like, oh yeah, except just hit that button and the auto approval will pop right up on the player's guides. And we got approved for like 14 or 15 different books. There was one that was blocked for good, but all the rest, without doing any more work, were open. And so we took books and we paid like $2 a piece and they're all like $25, $30, $35 books. And because of that, we didn't pass on, it was like 18 or 20 books at $20. We made $350, $400 on a $30 purchase. And all because we just hit the button. Player's Guide, 3rd edition, 2nd edition, all of those auto approved for us. And everybody's account is a little different. So you do have to do the work, but for the most part, they will just auto approve and unlock.
So it looks like I was ungated in a lot of them for some reason, but I found one that was restricted. So sometimes it's weird. Sometimes you'll get restricted on gated on certain ones, but I'm gonna see if I get approved on this one.
There it is. He just did it live on camera.
Let me. I don't know if you can see that. Selling application for brand is approved. Good to go.
There it is.
So there it is, dude. How much money did I lose out on? I actually have a friend who, there might be services out already, but I have a friend who he's been selling on Amazon for a while, and he's gonna start releasing lists of ASINs that are auto approved. So he's gonna give you like 1,000. I'm trying to become an affiliate for it because I know my audience would love it. But literally, you're gonna be able to buy a list for whatever, 50 or 100 bucks, and you get like 100 or 500 ASINs auto approved. So imagine that, just buying a list, and you just go and you spend an hour, and you just get auto approved on like 500
just
items.
Click.
Because the other resellers are lazy; they're not gonna do it. So
and I'm glad he said that. The other resellers are not going to invest in themselves. One, not just the time, like you said, but let's just say whatever, I don't know the number, X to get this list, and all of a sudden now you can sell thousands of dollars of products. You spend a couple of bucks to make yourself thousands of dollars in profit over time. It's crazy. And we just literally 30 seconds, we sat and did that. And I've had people day after day, and I start recognizing items. And so they'll tell me, I wanted to sell this Life Water, but it's gated. I'm like, just hit the button, I already know. And they hit it and they're like, oh my God, I passed on $5,000 worth of.
Yeah, another thing too, I just hired a book scout recently. I made a video about it.
Yeah.
So, Caleb Rothia, Scout IQ, he just released a thing called Team Mode. So you can add somebody onto your app and you can create triggers. And instead of it showing the data, it just says yes or no. So you can hire someone, just say yes or no. So he's going out, but these things are restricted, but he doesn't realize as well that he could this is restricted, it was auto approved for me.
Video game, yeah.
Yeah, there's so many things you can just get auto approved for.
It is. I had a lady send me, which my account has a real problem with grocery.
Yeah.
She sent me, she's a viewer of mine, she just appreciated it. She sent me a list of about 25 ASINs that were auto-approved grocery.
Yeah.
And sure enough, I went down, I'm like, I never get approved for grocery.
Yeah.
Bang, 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 bang. I'm like, wow. And so now I was looking for these, I'm like going to Walmart and the grocery stores looking for these items. So
I know this video turned into a whole auto approval video, but really what we wanted to showcase in this video is there's other ways to source. You know, they're sourcing on eBay to Amazon, they're sourcing on Facebook Marketplace to Amazon, garage sales to Amazon. But online arbitrage is great. There's softwares like Tactical Arbitrage that can help you to do this. So
one of my old school, this is showing my age, but I used to make ads instead of browsing Craigslist and Facebook. I would make ads for the items. Like if you want to buy, Pepsi cans, you make an ad that says, "I'll pay cash for Pepsi cans," and you just post it up on Craigslist once a day on Facebook Marketplace. Be careful because they ghost you sometimes, but you can put up ads, and then not only are you going to be able to see the ones that are listed already, other people might have Pepsi cans that don't even think or they don't do the research. They're too lazy and they're just like, "Oh, I'll get $10 from this guy." Boom, $80 Pepsi can out the door. And so that gives you the ability to sit at home and just start receiving emails. This is like my own little online arbitrage, but with local people. And so my email the next day will have 20 emails. I get rid of the junk. I find the 3 or 4 guys with good stuff, meet up safely, and make money.
Yeah, so this last thing to kind of end it, this picture, I'm going to show you on my Instagram, and I'll show you guys as well. See this picture right here, Casey?
Yeah.
And I'll put it on.
I saw this.
I'll put it on the screen. I'll just. That's a reseller's warehouse. I put an ad out online looking to buy books and stuff, and I actually had a friend who knew somebody who saw my ad or whatever, and then next thing you know, I'm in their thing, and I'm picking all of the books that they don't want because they're super picky with their books. They don't sell books that have like a little damage or issues, but I do because I don't mind selling acceptable or good. So yeah, those ads work. You can get money coming to you. You don't have to just go to thrift stores. So with that being said, guys, follow Rockstar Flipper. I know we're all over the place, but I think we dropped a lot of gold nuggets in this video.
Giving people alternative ways to source good merchandise and beating out the middleman sometimes. So
yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys are having trouble at all with your eBay sales or anything like that, he does offer some eBay consultations. I'm not affiliated or anything, just helping out my buddy because he does a great job. So I'll put a link in the description for that as well. But with that being said, keep on picking, making that money. Anything else?
No, that's it, man. Thanks so much for having me.
Yep, appreciate
you guys. And we're going to go back to enjoying Las Vegas.
All right, man. Peace.